The story begins in Japan, where more than 200,000 powerful ninjas exist. They appear to be ordinary people, but in reality, they live extremely dangerous lives. Suzuki is a low-level ninja who blends into normal society while working as a magazine editor. One day, she suddenly receives a secret message. She quickly says goodbye to a writer and rushes toward a bridge. When she arrives, she notices a Russian man known for hunting ninjas. She has been assigned a mission to eliminate him. The man opens fire on Suzuki, but she swiftly dodges the bullets. She counterattacks by striking him with her heel, which instantly transforms into two sharp daggers. The man narrowly avoids the attack and continues shooting at her. Suzuki dodges again and throws several ninja stars at him. She then closes the distance and kicks his jewelry. Despite her efforts, the man remains unstoppable. Even Suzuki's electric baton fails to affect him, and he knocks her to the ground. Another ninja observes the fight from a distance. His name is Kato, a high-ranking ninja. He is about to shoot the man when, at that moment, a toothpick pierces his arm. As he turns around, he sees a young man running toward him. This young man is also a ninja named Kuro. Kuro easily overpowers the Russian man and finishes him off with a chokehold. Afterward, he tells Suzuki that he is leaving and that she can handle the rest. Suzuki is left in shock. She wonders what kind of man would walk away and let someone else take credit for his actions. Kuro calmly replies that he does not want to do too much work and just wants to go home and sleep. Although Kuro is highly skilled, he is also extremely lazy. He quietly leaves the scene. Kuro lives alone in an old and cheap house. When he feels bored at home, he practices blowing a toothpick hard enough to use it like an arrow. Suddenly, someone silently enters his room. It is his senior Ko, who has come to assign him a mission. After World War II,
a group of rogue ninjas formed a dangerous organization known as the Underground Ninjas. Based on intelligence reports, they have infiltrated and taken control of Zone High School. The school is located in a special area where the abandoned Natano military school once stood. Secrets from the war are believed to still be hidden there. Kuro's mission is to go undercover and uncover the group's true plans. To assist him, Ko provides Kuro with a special suit. This suit allows him to disappear, but only on the surface level. While testing the suit and trying to kill time, Kuro hears one of his friends calling out for toilet paper. The toilet paper is placed far away from the seat. She warns Kuro that if he looks at her, she will beat him up. Following her instructions, Kuro climbs along the wall and avoids her gaze. He carefully reaches the toilet paper. However, when he turns to hand it to her, he ends up getting slapped in the face. The next morning, Kuro arrives at Judan High School. When he learns that he must take an entrance exam, he becomes extremely anxious. For a moment, he thinks that none of it is worth the trouble. He decides that he should just complete the mission and leave. But then the fear of Kato begins to haunt him. Kuro starts wondering how he can possibly pass the entrance exam. With his tired yet handsome face, Kuro quickly catches the attention of Noguchi, a student who is retaking the exam. After entering the classroom, Kuro keeps his head down, circles the room, and then sits beside Noguchi. He is certain that members of the organization have already prepared for his arrival. They have created an answer key using colorful rice grains scattered across the floor. As Kuro starts writing his answers, Noguchi suddenly screams. He believes the rice grains are some kind of insects. The teacher tells him that if he is bothered, he should clean them up. Kuro realizes that something must be done. She drops her eraser, bends down to pick it up, and cleverly loads a paper ball into a straw. She then shoots it toward Noguchi. Noguchi screams that someone has just touched her. She even begins accusing the teacher of being a perverted old man. The teacher responds calmly, saying that he does not have arms that long. While the argument continues, Kuro rapidly fills in one answer sheet after another before he can complete the math exam.
The teacher rushes toward Noguchi and kicks the rice grains across the floor. With no other option left, Kuro starts acting dramatically and urinates on the spot. He begins crying and claims that he was so nervous about the exam that he drank too much water. The teacher calms her down and explains that the exam is only a formality. He assures her that even a blank paper would be enough to pass. Wanting to learn more about the school, Kuro waits for Noguchi on the way back. They begin walking home together. Since Kuro's house comes first, he invites Noguchi to visit for dinner sometime. Noguchi hesitates, but eventually agrees. They reach the rooftop of his house and continue talking. Noguchi mentions that some troublesome students in their class often tease him. He talks about a friend named Ada. The teasing became so severe that Ada eventually stopped coming to school. Noguchi also reveals that there are secret tunnels beneath the school. These tunnels date back to World War II. They once connected to a special military base used during the era of ninjas. Kuro realizes that the underground ninja group may be targeting this hidden base. As the sun begins to set, Noguchi says that she should head home. Suddenly, she slips from the rooftop and starts to fall. Before she can hit the ground, Kuro leaps forward and catches her. As they fall, the safety system in Kuro's suit activates and turns into a cushion. Noguchi screams, faints with her mouth wide open, and loses consciousness. Kuro then takes her safely back home. That same night, a reckless boy tries to fly a drone near the bathroom of their neighbor, Kawato. He does not realize that Kuro is sitting there wearing his invisible suit. Kuro uses his special electric baton to shock the boy. It turns out that the boy is a friend of Noguchi. Kuro forces him to apologize to Kawaru. The next day, he takes Ida to school. Kuro assures him that he will protect him. However, he also warns that Ida will have to pay a fine of 500 rupees every day. As soon as they reach the school, the boys start harassing Ida again. However, they have chosen the wrong moment because Kuro is also there. Kuro hooks Ida's leg with his foot and slams into the other boy. The boy jumps in pain and stumbles back.
Ada has no idea what just happened. Kuro calmly walks away and takes a seat in the back row. He realizes that he has forgotten his book. Sato, the girl sitting beside him, offers him hers. Noguchi watches the scene with clear envy. Suddenly, a red laser light appears on Kuro's face. This laser is actually a secret signal used by ninjas to communicate. Kuro immediately stands up and leaves the classroom. On the rooftop, he meets a boy named Shine. Cheyenne is a high-ranking ninja. He was also present on the day Kuro dealt with the Russian man. Before Cheyenne could step into that fight, Kuro had already intervened. Like Ida, Cheyenne is an undercover ninja at the school. His mission is to identify members of the underground ninja group.
There is also another ninja living in disguise at the school. He is currently serving as the discipline director. The director tells Kuro to meet him in the boiler room after class and then disappears. Soon after, Kuro notices that a unit is being bullied again. Kuro activates his ability and vanishes from sight. He reappears wearing a box over his head. One of the boys kicks him to see who he is, but instead falls to the ground. Kuro first sets a trap and then moves behind. He grabs a Yuna's arm and uses it to deliver a powerful punch to the other boy. This ensures that the credit goes to a Yuna, not to Kuro. Later, Kuro goes to the boiler room to meet the discipline director. Without warning, the director pulls out a sword and attacks him. Both of them mistakenly believe the other is part of the underground ninja group. Kuro counters every strike with precise and powerful moves. When he realizes that the director is not affiliated with the group, he warns him to stop. He claims that a satellite is locked onto the director and that he could end the fight instantly. The director laughs and thinks Kuro is bluffing. He believes a low-ranking ninja could never control a satellite. At that moment, a laser fires from the sky and slices the director's sword in half. The director immediately understands the situation and backs off. Kuro then leaves the room. As he steps outside, he notices Mitsuki, the most popular girl in his class, waiting for him. She gives him a strange smile and walks away without saying a word. At a nearby store, the sensor door opens and closes even though no one is visible.